The Outer Worlds. People really sleep on this game, I feel. It's one of the best games if you like open world, story-driven RPGs. It is an RPG. You know, there are many other great narrative-driven games out there, but in terms of RPGs, you know, akin to Fallout, Starfield, stuff like that, this game is up there, especially because of the dialogue. It might be somewhat of a short game. It might not have all the mechanics that the other games have, which, you know, would be nice if it did, but it doesn't make what it has any less better, any less worse. What am I saying? Let's look at a quest. You know what I'm saying. It doesn't even matter. We are continuing with a companion quest. I believe this is for Vicar Max. Vicar Max believes the book you retrieved for him in Emerald Vale holds the key to his enlightenment. He has requested your help in tracking down someone who can decipher its contents. Locate a security terminal on the Groundbreaker. We are headed back to the Groundbreaker, I suppose. Yo, what up, Josh King? Welcome. Glad to have you. Member of the Coine Crew right there. I prefer to just call it the crew, but you know, I have to say the Coine Crew for now to let people kind of know what it is in the first place. All right, let me oh, we are on the Groundbreaker. Wow. We are currently on the Groundbreaker, right? No, how are we? Let's go, Ellie. Ellie is a new companion we just picked up in the last episode. She seems kind of cool. I forgot she was a companion. I did play this when it first released on Xbox Game Pass in, I think, 2020? 2019? Something like that. Whenever the game first released. But I hardly remember it. I only remember that it was a great experience. And we did not do the DLC until now. We did finish Murder on Eridanos, which was a cool murder mystery. I feel like it could have been better, to be honest, but it was still good. And now we are back in the main portion of the galaxy. I think we're going this way. Security terminal, he mentioned. Restricted. Put our disguise on there. It's right here, huh? Excuse me, girl. How do I access this? Sorry. Oh, God. Keep your sights out. Oh, it's not what? Oh, it's back there. What? Is it around here? Oh, let's pick this. Oh. Oh, those are my companions. We're all disguised. Good, good.
I'll keep it down. Wow, you got that?
That restricted sign, well, yeah, it was useless. And we have a disguise just like that. We're disguised as the guards. I don't understand where this terminal is at, though. But it's like, these people don't realize, like, there's probably only so many Mardettes that man this post. What? I don't understand. I guess it's, I mean, this is a terminal, but you can't access this. I guess it's... Oh my lord, it's over here. Got it. Let me make sure they're not seeing me.
That hand count.
Oh god, it was right here the whole time. The more you know. Let's see here. Eject docking records data cartridge. Okay, cartridge ejected. You have gained Groundbreaker Customs data bank. Confiscated goods. We'll give that to Vicar Max here in a second. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol. Okay. Security logs. Sublight. Brawl. Hawthorne ship impounded. We are technically flying Alex Hawthorne ship. He's a man that's dead now. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. Yeah, associates with him. Somebody on the board. Get out of here. Back to the ship. Wait, what was that? This one? Yeah. The ship is right here. Big old beautiful Unreliable. I'm not calling it Unreliable. It is called the Unreliable because it's not reliable.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
What the heck, girl?
I oughta.
Oh.
Kept me alive this long.
Right.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Me too, girl.
Look, it's a tool that does a job.
Yeah.
Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Well, I disagree. We're talking about the same thing, right? Get up in here and give Vicar Max the databank we just stole. He's like a priest, but he's a criminal. And whenever he murders people, he does it. Oh, we got cows.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Yeah. What up, moo woolly cows? Oh, you're so beautiful. That's not enough food for y'all, huh? Parvati, make sure you feed them boys, huh? Wait, where am I going? Where's the vicar? Oh, he's up here probably. Indeed, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel for those watching, either live or in the replay. Because, we got a whole lot more open world games coming. I'm Coine, by the way. For those that don't know, I stream story-based open world games here on the channel. Check out the playlists on the channel because there's too many for me to list now. Yo, what up, Nick? A buddy asked you to name 2 objects that hold water. Well, damn. Well, damn.
His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship.
A domicile, huh?
I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid
Yeah, that
the
was a good
authorities?
one. I've never heard that either. I've never heard that. I do like that one. This all seems awfully convenient, Vicar.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Right, yeah, because you're like one with the universe, right? Alright, let's go. So, we are still on the empty man. We gave him the databank. Tracked down Reginald Cheney. Yeah. Vicar Max has tracked the scholar to a rented domicile in Fallbrook on Monarch. Take Max to visit Reginald Cheney and ask him about the banned journal. Let's go do that on Monarch. Pretty cool little planet. I believe that's the gas planet, right? No. That's not a gas planet, right? Let's go to Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Thanks, Ada. Ada's pretty cool. She's about as helpful as Faye. You know, she says the standard stuff. Sorry, Faye. Remove Ellie for now, I guess. We'll take the Vicar, because it's his mission. And who does he like to hang out with? We're not bringing Sam. He's the machine. I don't care for machines very much in terms of companions. We'll bring Ellie and Vicar. That sounds good. She's new. He's old. An old man. That's why he needs so much help, I guess. Twice the speed, half the price. Okay, down this way. We are in Fallbrook. It's a quaint little town. It's guarded by thugs. Basically gangsters. It's a gangster town.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Yeah, it do be stinking up in here, girl. Right, find scholars in here.
Nah, last time I saw him was...
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home.
Yeah.
Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Okay, well, there's this big old thing right here, Vicar. Reginald Cheney's gold panning log. Gold panning, yo? Really? Yeah, I guess they do got them Western vibes up in this game. It's like a sci-fi Western. Day 152, conditions fair report. I can't believe I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel, on the riverbank, outside of town. Produce 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay for something for the teeth. Who'd pay something for the teeth. Cheney.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Yeah, y'all are looking kind of wet. Why? It's weird. Let's go find the scholar. Let me look at the map. Yo, what up, Ivan? Yeah, I haven't slapped anyone for a while. It would be very much enjoyable. With the back of my hand. Well, yeah, the backhand is... it's funnier. It's much more disrespectful as well. Where the heck am I going right now? Oh. This way. I don't understand. Girl? Oh wow. What? This is... what? The map is smaller than I thought. It's right up here. It was much smaller than I thought. It was the local map. There he is.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Your nose is bleeding.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill.
Wow.
Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
You know you're living on my ship out of my goodwill, right, Vicar? But, let me see what I want to say up in here. This guy don't look much like a scholar, Max. Care to explain?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar.
You
But I don't
lied?
care about any of that anymore. I just want to
Oh, I
inflict
care.
massive amounts of pain on
You
this
freaking
guy.
bum. You lying to me? Why'd you lie to me?
I couldn't risk you not bringing me here.
Mm-mm.
It sounds like you have things to work out between you. I'll just be on my way.
Yeah, go ahead. Max, you should have told me about this.
Would you have brought me all this way just to watch me beat the life out of a greasy ex-convict?
Yes, dog. What the hell? Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, where were we?
But come on, man.
Oh,
You lied
that's
to me.
right.
That doesn't
I was
change
about to
that.
beat you severely.
At least do that,
Wait,
and
wait.
I'll forgive you.
I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Same. Can I watch? I agree. He's just trying to trick you again, and senseless violence is the best medicine.
I wholeheartedly concur.
Yeah, I like medicine.
Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
What? You said it again.
Wait, stop. Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
Good. Now that that's out of the way, why don't you put this fool out of his misery, Max? Come on now.
What? No!
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, right. They actually did it. I thought I was joking. My bad, guy. I guess I gotta shoot him too, because otherwise the two are gonna judge me. They're gonna be like, you know, people notice that if you don't shoot, you gotta shoot. Don't be like Big Smoke in San Andreas, where he didn't shoot. He was just eating his freaking clucking bell like a fatty. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love getting fat, but not while we're in a shootout. Yeah. Yeah.
Captain, could I
What?
have a moment of your time?
Okay, I guess, man. What's up?
I want to thank you for not interfering back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
I like violent priests. They're the best kind. Just not sexually violent, right? Never that. But, why did you feel the need to lie about Cheney?
You're right. I owe you an apology.
Yep.
I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney.
Exactly.
You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
Yeah, you did murder him like I wanted you to. So I said I would forgive you. I thought you were gonna beat him, though. I would prefer to have seen a beating occur. But, alright. I understand. We all get a little obsessed sometimes. You're forgiven, boy.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Okay. Spoken like a true liar. Let's move on. Oh, that was cool. Was that his, Okay. Take Max to the hermit on Scylla. The scholar turned out to be someone else entirely, an ex-con Max met in prison. But through Reginald, you were able to learn that the journal was originally the property of a philosophist who rusticates in a life of hermitage on Scylla. Look at the writing in this game, yo. Kind of good. I like it. It's not because they use big words. It's because it's actually good writing. The dialogue, I mean, for the most part. But I also like that the journals are really detailed. As I've been showing, as I've been reading up in here every time we do stuff, it's really detailed, like everything. Every little quest, part of a quest objective that you complete, it jots down. And it gives you a little, you know, gives you some details about it. I like stuff like that because I'm very forgetful. So being able to read things like that is nice to refresh myself. A lot of games don't do that. You just kind of have to remember.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Alright, here we are. Let's go, Vicar and Ellie. You didn't say anything the whole time, Ellie? You just helped us murder that guy silently. Oh yeah, while we're in this loading screen, why don't you go on down there and tap on that like button? It'd be highly appreciated, especially if you like games like this, as you should. I mean, you don't have to like to play them, but this game is... it's solid. I feel like if it was like moddable, if it was on the creation engine or something, it would have been way more well received. But I believe this is Unreal Engine 4. Yo, what's something that has... Yo! What the heck? When did that happen, Nick? Now, did you become a member up in here? Why was there no notifications? What has something that has 5 toes that's not your foot? 5 toes.
That does it. Time for a drink?
What the heck, man? Welcome to the crew. I appreciate you. What the... I don't know why there's like no, nothing happening. There should be like notifications popping up and stuff when that happens. Very strange. That's not your foot, it's your... yeah. It's not your foot, it's my foot. Oh, welcome to the crew. I said that. That's cool. I'm just like... I want the little fanfare thing to happen, you know? Maybe it's delayed. Maybe it's broken.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Mayhaps. I didn't think about robbing you, actually, until now that you mention it. Who are you?
Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am?
I didn't demand.
What fun. Is this a multiple choice question?
No.
Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
Your memory's like mine, girl. Right. Okay. You've endeared yourself to me now. In that case, no. I'm not gonna rob her. Well, the ex-con obviously lied to us. This woman is nothing but a buffin? A buffoon? A buffon?
No, she's not. She's a lady of transcendent wisdom. Can you not see that?
No, I saw it.
Very astute. And I'm out here to meditate and contemplate the unendurable mystery without being bothered. So why are you bothering me?
We're here to get a book translated. I guess your brain is cool, right? You know French.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
What he said.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
It's
I've
been
spent
years,
my
yeah.
life in contemplation.
It's been
I
years
believe my
already.
mind is prepared to receive the truth.
No, dog. Well, I mean, maybe. I guess. We've come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help, old woman?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients.
Sugar, spice, and
some
everything
of which
nice?
can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
I'm prepared, girl. When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Well, oh. I was about to say caffeine, but that's way different, girl. What you said there. Well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he?
But is he truly? How did you find me?
I don't know.
What happened to the thief who stole my book?
We killed him.
I don't know what happened to him, but we killed his son.
Right, yeah.
But we had a good reason.
Same thing. The sins of the
maybe not.
father.
In hindsight,
everything.
we may have acted rashly.
We have a tendency to act rashly when people cross us, kind of like what you're doing now.
One cannot reach enlightenment through petty acts of bloodshed. Such choices inform me only that your vicar is ill-prepared for the
I was the
journey.
one that threatened you, though, right? Persuasion. See, we spec'd into persuasion. We're basically a dialogue spec in this game. Max has spent his life trying to overcome his violent tendencies. You are his last resort. You're his last hope, Miss Hermit woman.
Okay, let's give it a whirl.
Yes. Good.
Worst that can happen is he's driven insane.
Yeah.
A small price, and a risk I am more than willing to take.
I'll just kill you if you
I'm
want.
committed, no matter the cost.
I'll supervise, for safety purposes.
She's a doctor, by the way. I'm committed to taking as many drugs as possible, so count me in as well.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and
Don't do
partake
drugs.
of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Level 36. Partake in the meditative thing. Let's put our perk points in here first. Our persuasion, yeah, is pretty high. Our lie is pretty high as well. Ellie is giving us 43 to lie. Wow, Ellie's a liar? You're a doctor, girl. Did she lie about that? Put some in there. Let's put this into inspiration. 99. And we have one perk. Let us probably do this. Improvised weapon, increase damage. Alright, I'm huffing from this. Breathe deeply. Oh.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
What?
Mother,
His name's
you're dead.
Max.
You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true.
Maximilian.
These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you?
No.
And what's wrong with your face?
Let's stay
I can't see my face. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Sounds weird.
Attack? No, I'm not gonna murder people right now. You need to be chill when you do drugs. Hypothetically. I don't know nothing about nothing. If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too? Is it a shared hallucination?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated?
No.
I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
You're so violent, dog.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You can't look inside
You
yourself.
came here so you could learn how to not be an ass, Max. So, stop being an ass.
That'll teach him, Ellie. Okay, Vision Mom, how about giving us answers instead of hollow platitudes?
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
You hold yourself together,
Who said
man.
I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Yeah. You drop your identity. I get it. Yeah, you gotta let go of the past. I get it. Your mom's right, Maximilian. Your story blinded you to the truth and landed you in prison. You need to be more introspective and think harder, and also not think hard at the same time, because that would cause you to not become enlightened. It's complicated.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, dog, didn't your story push you to study banned works to unlock the secrets of the plan?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos.
Yeah, you accept your shadow self, as they
Whether
say.
you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos.
No.
It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
There can be no order without chaos.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything.
Yeah,
Goodbye, Maximilian.
I agree with your mother, Max.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me?
That last part was right, yeah.
You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me?
Does he look like
Not
you?
really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Let them talk.
I don't feel right about this anymore. I need to get out of here.
Don't run. Come on, Doc.
You asked for this. Why are you fighting it? The same reason you always do. Fear of the unknown. Not having control. Is this the answer? Because it sure sounded like an answer that I don't understand. Who are you again? And why do you look like me?
I'm not seeing the resemblance, Max. This other guy's a lot better looking than you.
I agree. And he looks kind of sickly. He's like purple, right? But he's just here looking for the truth.
He's not looking for the truth. He's looking for a new way to organize reality in his head. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision, to have your life completely controlled, the illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
What?
Can we try to convince him otherwise?
Yeah, I think so. It'd be more fun, girl. The hermit may have been right. Listening to you talk seems to be driving me insane.
Good. That's the first step towards true knowledge.
Insanity? Yeah.
By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous.
Oh no.
I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense.
What?
We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have
What?
no control over anything.
That's the complete opposite of...
It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
Oh Lord. Let's see. You're doing great, Max. Do you think the hermit would mind if I throw up in the corner?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Yeah, it's called napping while standing. It's a basic thing. Thankfully, all that talking and arguing ruined my high.
Ruined? You seem to be having quite the time.
I was.
Though I must admit I was a bit concerned when you stripped naked and tried to eat your clothes.
Oh. I did no such thing. That was in your imagination, dog.
I was joking.
Yeah, see?
You passed out fairly early in the process.
Right.
Well before I realized what an ignorant fool I've been.
You have, yeah.
Everything is perfect.
Namaste, dog. That's what I'm saying. Are you gonna be more chill now? That's crazy. You're either... No. I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Maximilian.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions.
Yes.
I understand so much more now.
That's how you
I see it all.
become
All there is to be experienced.
a good
to be
detective.
lived. Of course there is pain and loss. But the suffering is caused by trying to control reality.
Yeah.
Clinging to the way you want things to be.
Yeah.
Not enjoying the way they are.
Just let things be. Stop having preferences. Stop having expectations. Once you drop preferences, once you drop expectations, everything just unfolds. And everything's good. There may be something to that. You seem happy or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for. even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Yeah. See? Yeah, it's a real contradiction. It's a paradox, Vicar Max. You're a good vicar now. You've redeemed yourself. Before you were terrible. I don't know why you were a vicar in the first place. Weird. We gained trust with him. What up, hermit girl?
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Crazy, right? Yeah, I agree. I'd ask what... No, we should go. Let's go, man. Good time, hermit lady. You didn't offer us any water or anything? I guess we just walked into her house and demanded things. Okay, I guess that was his, that was our companion thing with him. I'm curious what Ellie's companion quest line is. I don't think we have it, right?
Something on your mind?
Yeah, I was wondering out loud if we had something we could do together, girl. If we're gonna work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
You're the best, yo.
Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona.
Dang,
I make
okay.
a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
That's cool. I mean, not... What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
Yeah, you just mix in whatever you got. That's inventive. I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Yeah, because either you'll be more drunk, or if it's another time, you would mix in something different and it might be better. I get it. Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains such as myself?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
That's crazy. I don't like that. What's that? That's all I needed to know about that, girl.
I have a feeling we'll get along.
Indeed. Just like people get along with the like button down below. They like to caress it and tap on it. No, I'm not sending her back to the ship. Let's go. Actually, we are going back to the ship, though. We will continue the main quest for now. Let's see. Radio Free Monarch. The information broker promised to find the location of the chemicals needed by Phineas. Phineas is the old man that revived us on the Hope, which is a ship that was lost in time for about 70 years. We're the only survivor. The other ones are still frozen. Problem is, he hasn't delivered the intel on time and hasn't provided an explanation. Travel to Monarch, find him, and obtain the data. Aren't we on Monarch right now? Oh, okay. Yeah. The broker can't deliver the location of the chemicals until you stop the iconoclasts and MSI transmissions that are interfering with the use of the tower. Sanjar Nandi leads MSI out of Stellar Bay, and Graham Bryant leads the iconoclasts out of Amber Heights. Earning their favor might convince them to stop transmitting. Yeah, complete the quest Bolt with his name, so that we have that one there for Sanjar. Complete the quest The Commuter for Graham. We might have done that. The Commuter? Let me see. I've rarely ever looked in my completed. Yeah, the Commuter, we've done it. Completed quest. Yeah, I do remember Graham at Amber Heights. Complete the quest, pay for the printer for Graham. Right there, we completed that. You were able to put a stop to the icon. Oh, I wish I read that first, huh? Because the last thing at the bottom is the completion of these two right here. So I didn't even have to read those two things. So we just need to complete Bolt with his name. Bolt with his name. Sanjar needs a Bolt 52 cartridge to defend Stellar Bay. He believes you need to, or you can find one in the ruins north of town. Okay, optional is wipe any terminals in the building. Sanjar wants the data on any terminals in the arms building deleted. I might do that optional thing. I typically like doing optional things in games, but like certain optional things I intentionally don't do because I like being a dickhead in games. So it's like, hey, did you do that thing I asked you to do? And I'm like, nah. Sorry, bro. This just makes it fun. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to my ship? What? Wait, that makes sense. Could have just fast traveled. And don't forget to hydrate. Okay, Monarch Arms Storage. Which is the closest? Stellar Bay. Yeah, we were on Scylla, right?
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. Take someone to watch your back.
Yes, ma'am, I shall take Ellie and Felix. Did we do his companion thing?
Please.
Yeah. Thanks for asking kindly, Ada. Please. Okay, where are we going? Arms storage, right. Oh, because I accidentally killed people here last time. Uh-oh. Oh, man. We might be aggroed with people. I legit came up in town. Yep, I think the bodies are still lying around too. I came up in town for some reason thinking I was still in a hostile area. And I just like lobbed grenades or something at people. Yeah, oh man. Alright, let's go back to the ship. Alright. We have to use the bed or something 10 times. It's kind of whack. But I'll do it. I tried it like 4 or 5 times last time, sleeping 10 hours each time. Didn't work. But other people have mentioned if you sleep 10 times, 10 hours.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Quiet, Ada. I'm trying to take a nap. I'm gonna take like a very, very long nap for very, very many hours, girl. There's one. Okay. 2. 3. I'm gonna do it 11 times, not 10. 4. Just in case. It better work, because I don't understand how I can complete a mission without... or while I'm being attacked. 5. 6. 7. I mean, we can go up to 12 hours, but I don't know why people mention 10. Maybe it's not even 8, right? Something like that. 8. 9. 10. And 11. Hopefully that works. Please work. I was about to say.
Would
that,
you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
Yeah, it's been a lot of hours, girl. I'll be sweating up in that bed. It gets hot on the ship sometimes, you know? Alright, Felix and Ellie. What was I saying again? Right, this is the Spacious Choice Edition. So there are certain things that are different, because this was kind of like a remaster of the original game. And it includes the 2 DLC that were released. And there are differences, apparently. And maybe that's one of the differences. Hopefully the sleeping thing works to de-aggro these NPCs. Oh yeah, it did. Oh, cool. At least we know that works. They killed so many people in here. I think at least one named NPC as well. I'm not sure how that'll work out if he was part of a quest. I'm not even going here. Where am I going? Alright, north. They said north of Stellar Bay in the quest. Yeah, how far north? 172 meters.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
See some savages. Be polite, Felix. This is, you know, I don't think that's PC to say. You want to see some savages.
They got the drop on us. All right.
They don't got no drop on us, girl. You good? The companions scream very crazily when they're getting injured. I kind of like it. Yeah, I know. Easy work.
Everyone all right?
Alright, this, right? How did I... Oh. Pick.
Jackass is incoming!
Got him, girl? Good job. Easy work. Here we are. What's in here? Drugs. View executive reviews. Loading last assessed documents. Continue. Executive review for Sanjar Nandi. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. Wow. Yeah. If he's doing work, that's disgusting. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. That's messed up. What about Graham? Hack 20. We need executive authorization. Let's spoof the ID there. Boom. Hacked in. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommended further supervision. Yeah, that makes sense. He broke off from them as well. He's a rebel. Executive. Okay, Erickson Dora. Dora, the explorer, shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommend for promotion. Good old Dora. Delete all. Yeah, I do like being a dick, but I like Sanjar after reading that they didn't like it. Alright, exit that. Frickin' executive scum. Y'all ain't winning. The enemy of my enemy and all.
Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats hear boots?
Lie. Snarl like a raptidon.
Get away!
Are you a kid? I'm just messing with you, girl. Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons, who's a void-blasted mess.
Right, yeah.
I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
Yeah, I'll break it down for you. Stand back now.
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Okay. I need to get in there.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched.
Right, yeah.
So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Gross indeed. There must be a way to open it from the inside. Come on now.
What do you mean? It's locked.
From the inside? Engineering 35, right, but, okay, let's try the handle. Turn it upward and...
Wait, upward?
Yeah.
Oh my eternal soul, it worked!
Oh my god.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die.
Yeah, maybe.
Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Maybe. Iconoclast reputation increased. You sure you're okay to travel? You seem a little bit dim-witted, girl.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used
Right.
to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Cool. Normally when you help someone, they give you something for their trouble.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Not even a hug or nothing? Okay, girl. Let me see. Do I want to lie to her? By being saved by me, you entered into a non-negotiable contract. You now owe recompense.
Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. All right, here.
Thanks, girl. How much you give me? 600? Not bad. Wow, you can just murder her too if you want, but alright. Beat it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, you did owe us your life. She wasn't gonna get out of here. Didn't realize she could just turn the handle upward. Come on now, girl. You would have died. You're probably gonna die on the way back to town. I apologize for not escorting you. There it is. Obtain the Bolt 52. Now I suppose we're gonna head back to Sanjar Nandi. Return to Sanjar, yeah. He's in town. This is the part of the main quest. I guess this is a side quest that's required for the main quest, so it's part of the main quest.
So you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am.
What?
I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
Yo, you've been...
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirate's Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
Yo, Felix has been with us for much longer time than Ellie. That's kind of weird. They expected you to get Ellie first. Huh. Interesting. But we didn't. We got Felix first. And you meet him first as well. You meet him first on the Groundbreaker, and then you meet Ellie later on the Groundbreaker. You're really with us, huh? Girl, I feel like you're a stranger. Why would you say that?
I think they ought to make a serial about our crew. Only we'd have all these secret messages in every episode, see?
Yeah, and Ellie won't understand,
What happened to the Code
right?
of Silence, Felix.
Come on, Ellie.
Hey, why do you always do that thing with your eyes whenever I talk to you? You on the alert, maybe? Looking out for hidden enemies?
Rolling her eyes.
Let's just say you remind me of someone.
I bet they were real pretty.
What? I mean, I guess you're pretty, Felix.
Reports from my colleagues suggest that you've got some areas for improvement. I'll have Celia write up some notes.
What?
Anyway, what can I do for you?
Your skin looking a little like reddish orange, brother. Give him... No, let me see. I need, yeah, I need MSI to stop broadcasting. You're jamming Devil's Peak Station.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
Because of
When
me.
Graham finally shut up.
Yeah, because of me.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Well, what if I want it off? There must be another way for you to do business.
Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. And the first step is getting the Bolt 52.
It's in my bag, brother. It's in my bag. You know, I found your review on a terminal in the arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
I did. I looked and then I deleted it. You sent me into a Raptidon-infested mess to clean after your sorry report.
I didn't mean for any harm to come to you.
Uh-huh.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for
the left
years,
one.
I was a joke to them.
Right. Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant.
Wow.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
What the hell?
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Oh, you volunteered? You're freaking dumb, dog.
No, I am a company man.
No, you're dumb. What the hell's your problem? Who cares what they think now, though? You're the one in charge up in here, boy.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
Yeah, true. When you put it that way, it does sound pretty pathetic.
Please, I can't think about this right now. Celia, schedule
said
30
it,
minutes
man.
of inconsolable weeping later today.
I'll pad it out with an extra 15, sir.
Yeah.
Was there something else you need?
Yeah, Celia, can you put down on the schedule that you got a date later with Coine? Here's the Bolt 52. I found the cartridge and deleted that data for you.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Yeah.
You any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
Right, okay. How exactly is a data cartridge you want to help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that.
Sounds
For
dumb.
our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
The literal bomb, right? Because if you said all that and you didn't mean a literal bomb, I'm about to smack you up. Let me guess, a paperweight?
See, that doesn't even make sense. This is an electronic form. We don't need paperweights.
Hardly the point, sir.
Yeah, girl, that's what I'm saying. Did you not note that thing down earlier, girl? What I said? Just tell me what you're planning, Sanjar.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Really? Most of the time they do illegal stuff out in the open. Cheaper that way.
True.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Us. You mean me as well. What does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
It sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Right.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
Oh, she's not fun scary like you, just scary. But that's why you'll be equipped to handle her.
Yeah. But I'm more crazy scary, right? Right. Did you jump? I know how to make people talk.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
You people? The hell are you talking about? Watch it with the you people up in here.
Of course. I didn't mean to make assumptions.
Yeah.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Bring someone working there back with me? Alright. I suppose so. I'm on it.
I knew you were the right person for the job. I suppose I'll leave you to it.
I suppose you shall. I suppose you shall. I've got to go now. Okay. Why is it pointing to him right now? Errors unseen. Oh, I didn't give him the data cartridge? Right. This is a different... This is a faction quest. Soundjar believes another company may be operating on Monarch illegally if he can get proof. Oh, I already got it. That's the thing we were talking about, Doc.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but
I'm back. Shut up
I'm
now.
up to the challenge.
I don't care. Shut up.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
That's what I like to hear. I've found a data cartridge with the details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form.
Nice.
I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
Cool.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Yeah, didn't I say I did? Hold on. Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
Meticulously.
I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish. I'd just as soon reorganize
Honestly.
it into itty-bitty pieces with a really big gun, but you just keep being you.
I do not,
You can't
Nick,
build
but
anything that way. What's the point?
it sounds
It's
good.
Nonsense. There's nothing more invigorating than a well-developed 10-year plan. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
First, I need to submit the Bolt 52 with that data you're holding, of course.
Well, did I say I had a data cartridge? That's just what I call my left nut.
That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Dang, girl.
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL or not?
I guess. I just like your assistant. That's why I'm going to give it to you. Here you go.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Sounds good, girl. I love that. You're the one that confirmed what I asked him to do. You're a good assistant. I have some questions about MSI in the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Yeah, indeed it is good. How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place? That's actually kind of interesting.
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Right, you're getting ahead of yourself again. I don't know nothing about none of the things you're saying.
You see what I have to deal with?
Yeah.
For many years,
Yeah.
this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1.
Terra 1 and Terra 2? I see the board put their best people on that one.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
I guess our playlist names
Here,
are
though, the
straightforward.
results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
Pull out now? Your assistant just talked and now you're talking about me pulling out? Oh, hold on a sec. That seems wise.
MSI's leadership at the time certainly thought so. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity.
Right.
A chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
From the ground up. Huh? Why not from the sky down? Meaning you and Graham, right? The rebel.
Ah, so you've heard about our prior acquaintance.
I did. I hacked a terminal to figure everything out. No sense being coy about it. We're partners now, ain't we?
I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I suspect he'd have quite the corporate career if he weren't so radical.
You radical?
Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago.
That's right.
And we both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the corporate system entirely.
That sounds better, though. I think I agree with Graham more than I agree with you. But I do agree with you about making something bad better. But Graham's still preferable. Well, alright. What exactly do you want? Why do you want to be back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Do they, though?
Yeah, and once you go back to him, they'll own your dignity too.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
Dang, Ellie, you're
To be
cool.
on the board is to be part of the colonial community. And being cut off means slow strangulation.
Some people like that, and then you just stop strangling them before they die. You know what I mean? I can't fault you for practicality.
Indeed. We've got to consider realities, not ideals.
Mm-hmm.
If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue.
I guess that makes sense.
Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Mm-hmm. I surely agree. Just be careful the board don't mess around.
Oh, believe me, I've learned that much. But I'm also not going to leave MSI at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Right. What's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
What?
Sounds like the board gave themselves the power to arrest an entire planet.
Yeah.
They would say it's for the greater good.
What? That's crazy. Seems like a sensible restraint. And they've invoked it on Monarch?
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Indeed, I bet. Why were you so invested in reforming MSI years ago? Just, tell me about that.
Reforms are humane, but they're also good business sense.
Is that true?
Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers.
That's true.
Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
Right.
Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Sounds dangerous, man. Using the board's own tools against them, then. You're clever.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Yet here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Right. You should have known you couldn't oppose them.
But we weren't trying to.
You did.
Everything we did was legal and above board.
No.
We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Gotta follow their rules better.
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have?
Well,
I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
yeah, I get it, man. I want to talk about something else still. You're getting depressed. I can see it in your eyes.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm gonna leave. Okay.
You ever watch Agent Khan? He's got this ship, right? The Invincible. And we got a ship, right? So I got to thinking, who would win in a race? The Invincible or the Unreliable?
Who was
Felix,
piloting?
You watch too many movies.
No, Ellie, it's...
Hey, you sound just like Nyoka.
Yeah.
Adventure serials are my education. Where else am I supposed to learn how to kick a jackass in the chest?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what being a pirate's all about, right?
Exactly.
Hate to tell you, but a lot of the job is waiting for a gig, then waiting to get paid.
Well, that's just the boring parts of the job, girl. You don't have to think about it in that way. There's a whole lot of fun to do during the job. She made me lose my train of thought. Right, yeah, Felix learned basically his identity from watching TV shows. And that's cool. I like that. You can become a very
Hey, Ellie. When was it that you realized the board was crushing the life out of this colony?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the board? The machine of oppression? Ain't that why you became a pirate? Because you wanted to be free and all?
I'm just after a paycheck, kid.
I kind of like that too, girl. She doesn't think about things too much. She's just like, what? What are you talking about? I don't even want to think about what you're saying to me. I just want money. This fast travel. Dang, Ellie. I like Ellie a lot. Maybe she can date Parvati on the ship. Pretty sure she likes girls, right? Is that right, Ellie? Because you got that haircut? I'm assuming too much, huh? Although I am not assuming that I need to use the bathroom. I shall be right back. Don't go anywhere.
No one tells you how much of the job is waiting for action.
Girl, I heard what you said. No one tells you how much of the job is just waiting for action. Come on, girl. I was taking a bathroom break. We'll get back in it now. Broker is up here. Well, yeah, that's true. Hurry up and wait. Ooh. Hi, buddy. That's the ringleader. Hey, man.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Indeed. I think you already know what the news is. And I'd like to secure some info.
I may have a secret for you. For the right exchange.
What do you mean the right
Ask
exchange?
me what you will.
The hell are you talking about, boy? I'm curious about MSI and the iconoclasts.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too.
Oh, you're one of them,
What else
huh?
do you wish to know?
You're that biased, huh? I could use some dirt on Sanjar. Can you tell me a little bit more about that guy I was speaking to for like 15 minutes earlier?
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated.
Is that right?
Not in his lifetime.
What?
For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Indeed. The information I gather usually is, or it's not worth my time investment, as you can imagine.
I can imagine a more interesting story. Let's talk about something else.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Okay, well, I am going to not gossip.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Shut up. MSI and the iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I
Down to
ask how you
business?
handled the problem? In the end?
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details? We finished the job.
Indeed, girl.
Is that so?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, well, we did do this. We helped both MSI and Iconoclast get what they wanted, but you're an information broker. If you want to know, it'll cost you a little bit of dough.
Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you.
What?
No, we've a bigger deal to settle.
I'm gonna smack you
I don't
up. That's
doubt
the
that you're
deal.
working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Jumpstart the tower, okay. Running the station's your job. Do it yourself.
First, I never leave the tower, no exceptions. And twofold, this is a multi-person endeavor. I need to be here to key in the sequence to the tower system when it resets, or the calibration will fail.
You should have said that
It's
first.
simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
That sounds difficult. I'd rather do the numerical adjustments in here because I'm probably smarter than you. Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Yeah. If the panel electrocutes me, boy. Didn't I just say? I know how to flip a dang switch. Pick his lock.
You gotta
He's
teach
safe.
me that.
Yeah, girl, maybe next time. Okay. I think we're overweight, are we? 159 at 280. No, we're good. We have a lot of carry weight now, carry capacity, because I spec'd into it a little bit. Carry capacity, companion perks kind of things, like inspiration, but not too many combat abilities.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We are a go for broadcast.
Good.
Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it.
Good.
Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Gladly, man. Don't make me come back in there, though.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to.
Indeed.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
Well, I haven't grown fond of you. Thanks, man.
Boss, are you seeing this?
What? Oh, what is that? Who is that? Felix, who was that?
Black holes. Did you see that?
I did. Who was it? Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship.
Right.
Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that.
Okay.
Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Indeed.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
I really should have just killed all of you.
Allow me to save you the trouble as I fling myself from this tower. The good captain.
Self-harm.
The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
You're acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
It's his channel now, boy. See where the ship lands. Alright, we did that. Now retrieve the gunship's targeting module. Gunship. Oh, Felix, you got a perk? What you got up in here, huh? Negative faction damage goes up. Felix deals increased damage to anyone who has a negative reputation with you, which is higher than their positive reputation. Nah. I think we mostly have positive reputation with people. Let's put his damage up. Companion ability damage. And where's this ship now? Way up here, okay. Fast travel to Cascadia. And then we shall head up north. War of Words fizzles. Monarch Stellar Industries. Bluster dies. What? Got our Gatling. It's amazing. Oh, what the heck is that? What? Felix. Oh, it's the pipe. Ding ding. We just got hit by the pipe, just as it would be cool if you went on down there and hit that like button. Smack it. Ooh, boy. Got. And that was the last of them. They real weak around these parts. I don't even have to use, like, this is a very fast weapon. It's a Gatling gun. But I pretty much just shoot it like a few shots at a time, just, you know, burst fire. What the heck? Oh, there's a bridge. Yeah, I guess we gotta go through this way. It's real quiet around here. Due to emergency precautions, the Rizzo Bridge to Success has been sealed. For your safety and the safety of others, all access is closed until further notice. Sealed. Had to check. Alright, we gotta go around. Right? Yeah. Got him. Vending machine. We can sell things here. Sell. We can sell some of this. We'll sell our junk. Boing, 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 boing. There we go. Good. The little Jingo. Did I say Jingo? Because Rizzo's. Jingle. Oh, good job, girl. You sliced him up.
That's the last of him.
Ursat Sweetheart Cake. That sounds delicious. Sweetheart Cakes. February 4th, 2344. Law help me, help us all. I saw one, frothing at the mouth, barely able to string a word or two together, walking at me as if to devour me whole. Zora was right. There are monsters here. We need to get out if we want to live. February 5th, 2334. Cecile, you aren't insane. They were people once. I don't know what they are now. Zora. March 11th, 2334 or 2344. Cecile, these crazy assholes don't know how to use a keypad. I took one from my clinic office and installed it on the bridge gate. Okay, 2613. 2613, be safe. 2613. Were they gonna eat this boy on this table? Is that what y'all do around these parts? It's nasty. That man's dead. Closed. Okay. What the hell? Where am I at? There we go. Wait, how? I mean, it's... Oh, here we go. Enter access code. Access gate unlocked. Please be advised that harm to company assets or personnel as a result of the bridge being opened will be divided and taken from every Cascadia employee's pay. They dock all the pay based on somebody else doing something.
Warmed up now.
Ain't no brawls out here, boy. These boys getting shredded. Ow. There's landmines over here. What's it? Sealed. Ooh, that sounded weird. That distorted jingle. You okay, girl? Why are you screaming? What the hell, Ellie? How the heck? What now? Did I miss something? Is there a terminal here? Sealed. Interesting. How the heck do you get into Cascadia? There's no terminals on the sides. Doesn't look like there's any entrances around the wall. Unless I can go all the way around here. I don't think I can. I don't think you're meant to do that. I think this game is like that, right? I might die. Let's try it. Oh no, it feels like there's... Yeah, I can't even... Oh, okay. Crap. Huh. Cascadia. Is that a door? What the heck? Oh. Cascadia landing pad discovered. Really? Can I just take my ship to the landing pad now? There are hostiles nearby. I don't understand how to get in there. But I discovered the landing pad, so now we can just take our ship once we get away from hostiles. Let me, here we go. Fast travel. Interesting. I don't know if I was missing something. Here we are, though. Right? Yeah. Cool. We're almost there. Just need to head north.
I don't get how you could be so casual about your integrity, Ellie. Way I see it, you're either standing up to the board, or you're standing up for him.
I know nuance ain't exactly your strong suit, but it's not that simple. Grow a few hairs on your chest and you'll see.
Whoa.
I might not have your schooling, but at least I stand for something.
She called you a kid, dog.
And you'll fall for anything. That's how the saying goes.
Dang, you savage, girl. Insert Hawthorne's ID cartridge. Ooh, verifying captain's ID. Initiating remote landing pro. Right. Exit conversation. Oh yeah, that's how you bring your ship. You like teleport your ship here. Putting your ID in the terminal at a landing pad. That's cool. Indeed, we are a YouTube partner. Become a channel member like Nick did earlier. And check out why below in the description. Ooh, this thing's named. Getting ran through, boy. He spat on his dead brethren. Jackets meat. Die, fools. Manta Queen, you easy, girl. Blasted her head off, y'all. Wow. They really... I guess that's one...
Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
I guess that's one downside to this game is that... I mean, I am playing on normal, but it's the scaling. There's like no scaling with the enemy, so once you get past a certain point... I guess maybe because we've been here before or something. They're just super easy now. These Manta Queens used to be pretty tough. Like we would... I think, right? I don't remember entirely, but I definitely didn't shred through these things this easily before. So it seems like the level scaling or whatever is way off or non-existent. I am on normal, but I don't think it would be really any different on other difficulties because I think with hard they just decrease your damage and increase enemy damage. So it'd be the same thing with the scaling. Once you get strong, you're already strong. And I've not even spec'd into much combat stuff. I put a few points into like long guns, but for the most part, that's a mega Raptidon. Look at that. Mega. You mega dead, boy. Got lit the heck up. They seem to randomly have jewelry. I guess that makes sense. They be eating people, so they have like jewelry in their bodies. Oh man, I just went into these homeless creatures camp. Oh. I guess they were here to murder other people, huh? They did the exact same thing. I guess it was universal or whatever it's called. It's just it's karma. They murdered those men, we murdered the entire family of Raptidon. It's right here, look at. Yep, that's a big old ship. There it is. I seen it a long time ago. I didn't miss it.
Looks like we're doing this.
Yep, you do it, boy. And do it well. Let's get up in here.
You go on ahead. I'll just wait out here.
Corporate trooper.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right?
You're gonna wait out there? Y'all ain't real companions. I'm alone now. I'm the captain. Eject Captain Matsu's command key. Grab that. Run diagnostics. Main terminal online. Bridge controls offline. Engines technically functional. Hull integrity. Don't ask. This Mark IV's gunship operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. Continue. View logs. Blah blah blah. Chikoshu. Groundbreaker. Blah forsaken. Blah blah blah. Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils, and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction.
Dang.
Well, here we are, thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds.
She's real calm.
This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time.
Dang, girl.
Shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up.
I got you, girl.
I'm doing it as hard as I can.
I got you, girl. That's respect for her. She was real calm when she was about to die. I will always respect that. People that freak out, don't do that. Stop. Just live your last moments in peace. Why are you gonna freak out over dying? If you think you're about to die, like you truly believe you're about to die, don't freak out. You're gonna die. You know? It's all good. Oh, there's a ladder here. I mean, easier said than done, I understand, but there comes a certain point where you can just do that. Oh, there's a lever. Yeah, what about this? That's the one we needed to use? This is a different lever. Okay, I guess we'll grab this one. Oh, turn that on then. Turn the lever. Got it. Now grab the cantankerous canid targeting module. Got it. Got the targeting module. Now let us optionally give it to Sanjar or Graham. Oh, yo. Graham. Rebels get it. Where you at, Amber Heights? Yeah. This is funny as well because I was gonna murder all these people at Amber Heights just for fun, but they were too strong for me to do it, so I couldn't. So then we became friends.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Indeed, girl,
This
indeed.
place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
Yeah, this is a pretty place. I like it. It's kind of small though. The rebels will have a much smaller town once I give them a targeting module for a gunship. It's gonna be real crowded up in here with awesome weaponry, right? Come here, Graham.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
I sure have, my man. Yes.
At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
Sounds
I'll
stellar.
settle for shooting goons and grabbing loot.
Heck yeah, Ellie.
And you, Captain. Are you prepared?
I'm always prepared, boy. I don't suppose you could work with Sanjar rather than against him.
No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another.
Hmm.
He is blinded by his love for bureaucracy.
Well, I tried. Here you go. Here's the targeting system that can mass murder people.
This is it. Let us save this planet once and for all.
Okay.
Meet our forces in the ruins south of the city.
Got it.
Come prepared. Sanjar is sure to go down swinging.
Yeah. Left hook. Defeat MSI. You have lost. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Sorry, MSI. You're just the worst choice. Between the two, Iconoclast reputation increased. Yeah, I like the rebels. I mean, I didn't like them really at first, but I wanted to put the other girl in charge of Graham, but then I started liking Graham. So then I was like, yeah, I like Graham. I think I started liking him because I wanted to help him out of spite, because I wanted to be a dickhead to people. And then I liked him because I was being a dickhead to other people. And it bonded us. Let me get out of here. Indeed. Replays always available. Yeah, and they're always edited as well. Minorly. We leave basically everything in. Tech issues, you know, they get condensed down to basically nothing. But I leave it in to as if it happened. I mean, we don't really have tech issues all the time, obviously, but sometimes. Alright, MSI, don't kill the iconoclasts. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, pushing up, boy. Go get him. Good job, girl. Oh, you trying to show off too now, Felix? That was okay. To battle. Sliced. Such easy work. Commander. He's mine. Got him. Can I scalp that commander? That was my kill. Continue to battle. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's like the calm before the storm.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Nope. My hands ain't get dirty, girl, when you do all the work. Ah, sounded like a pleasant way to die. Or a pleasant death, rather. Technician down. Let's storm the gates, Stellar Bay. I like how your companions really just, they're ride or die with you. They don't care what you do. They're willing to do whatever you want to do. Those are some good, that's a good crew that we have. Shout out
Hey, how are you doing?
Ellie.
I don't know, Ellie. Clyde was the one friend I had since I was a kid. I don't think I'm getting over this anytime soon.
Better him than you, right?
Yeah, I tried telling myself that already. Didn't work then, ain't working now. Thanks, though.
Then stop telling yourself anything, man. It's all good. You don't gotta tell yourself nothing about what happened there. How do you get around? Okay, not the right way. We can't go through the town. Yeah, we just gotta go this way. Where are we going? All the way around, maybe? Just follow the road?
Don't mess with us.
Easy work.
Gonna sell your shit for beer money.
Gonna sell your shit for beer money. Monarch Stellar Industries' reputation decreased. I'm gonna murder you and then do drugs with the stuff you had on your body. That's basically what she said, just more eloquently than I did. Easy work, boy. Blunt. What was that? Hey, shot, boy. Wow, y'all are so weak, huh? Gotcha. That aim is impeccable. Ooh, you didn't die in one hit, huh? Sanjar. Got him. That's my scalp, boy. Speak to Graham. We got the king. Man, that sucks for Sanjar. We helped him out, he trusted us and everything, and we just murdered him. And all his people. You never know people, truly, you know? They help you one day, murder you the next.
Here's what I can't get over. Clyde wasn't always friendly. He wasn't ever polite.
He's talking about his
He
friend.
was always on the level. You always knew where he stood.
After that
Now I don't know
war.
what to think. I don't know if he was ever straight with me. Did he ever believe in fighting the board, or was he just feeding me a story?
Don't take it personally. Most people aren't even honest with themselves. Gets easier when you remember that.
True.
I guess it don't matter now. Clyde's gone. It's time I moved on.
Good, good. I hope you do, because I hardly remember who Clyde is, man. Well, I guess we did his companion quest line. Go report to Graham. It's funny how these things are working out. I wanted to replace this man. Now I like him.
I thought this would be easier.
It was easy, though.
Sanjar's death is surprisingly heavy on my conscience.
Right, yeah.
After all this time.
Mm.
But I mustn't let that distract me from our victory. We can now take our truth to the stars, Captain, and I have you to thank for that.
Indeed you do. What are you going to do now? You could say, to be honest, I really just didn't like Sanjar. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, boy?
For the moment, we will recuperate. Collect ourselves and our resources. Know if ever you find yourself in need of a favor, you may call upon your friends in Stellar Bay.
Oh, thanks. Coinec's Cradle. We can call upon our friends. Is that true? We can actually call upon these men to help us out with something? That's cool. I like that. Alright, speak with Phineas. You have relayed the promise Promise data back to Phineas. Travel to his lab and speak to discuss the next steps. Yeah. Back to Phineas, I suppose. Check out the region map. Head over to our ship. Phineas is on the run from the law, from the corporate law. Heading to his lab now.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Thanks, Ada. Alright, we'll bring Ellie and Nyoka. I wonder if Sam has a companion quest. He probably does, huh? Maybe I should bring him. Or talk to him or something. There he is, behind his glass.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
Yeah, I'm that good.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals.
Good news. You're gonna steal. You make it sound so simple, but what was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth.
Right.
Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Interesting.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Got it.
If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents.
Damn.
We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
I guess.
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
She's smart then?
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okay. Dimethyl sulfoxide. Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking.
Yes.
Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
You can trust her because she's corrupt? Find Carmen, steal the chemicals, got it.
Can we talk?
Sure, I guess. Over here, come here. Let's get away from Phineas and get next to this creature he has stored here. Come here, girl.
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose?
Yeah.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
It's not paying me at all. It's not about money, girl.
Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Well, you can say he's paying. Interesting. Yeah, you know, I actually don't know. I've just been going along with him for now.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town.
Got it.
The board's put a bounty on his head.
Ooh.
And they've got more than enough bits to pay it.
Can I
I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people.
Indeed.
The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah. Might as well aim high.
Exactly.
I like you, girl.
You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Yeah, my crew's got my back, girl. Thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Yeah, you got a knife wound in your back or what? Let's go. Get out of here. Head on over to Phineas's contact, Imagawa.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes, ma'am. For now. Okay, Byzantium freight port landing pad. We have his nav key to be able to land here.
I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Let's send it through.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What is it?
It's a parcel, sir.
Okay. Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
What if I don't want it?
I am contractually obligated to deliver my cargo to the captain of the Unreliable under pain of fines, imprisonment, and censure by my superiors.
Well, you can get slapped up by your superiors. Then why did you ask for my permission?
That's the HPS difference for you. Service with civility.
Right.
Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
Wow. They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener.
Ew.
That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne.
You saying my ship stinks?
On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Right. Oh, this is the Gorgon thing, I think. I think that's what this is. It's the DLC. But make a rude hand gesture, then cut off the transmission. Okay. Well, we won't do that right now. We're not gonna open the Yeah, Parallon Gorgon. Ooh, that's cool. I think this was the second DLC. Murder on Eridanos was the first one to come out, or was it the other way? I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I mean, I guess it matters in the sense that I feel like, you know, you tend to improve. They probably made the second one better than the first one, I imagine. Now that Phineas knows Minister Clark's been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide in Byzantium, he just needs you to get to the city to steal it. Easy. Meet with Phineas's contact, right? Yeah, okay. Back on track.
We gotta talk.
Again, girl? You so needy.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Oh, what? Are you talking about what I'm thinking? What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while.
Oh.
Shocking, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
I bet. You don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late.
Yeah, makes sense.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium.
Wow.
Born and raised.
Rich girl.
I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Yeah. I can see it, though. I can actually see it.
But I worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger,
What's the
developed
accent?
a taste for Spacer's Choice.
They better have accents. If you dropped an accent, people on Byzantium better have a freaking specific accent. Because if they don't, I'm going to notice. That's about it. I can't do nothing about it. That's the problem. You try a little too hard, Ellie. You need to calm down.
Huh. Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me.
No, they'll recognize you, girl. But I'm proud of you, girl. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word.
Disconnect?
And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Me? Why would you want me to meet your parents, girl? We didn't even do nothing together at the...
Because it would be fun?
I guess. I mean... It's not gonna get weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Would it? Sounds normal. But, level with me, girl. What's this really about, huh? You trying to tell them that I'm like your boyfriend, but they know you know, you're into girls or something and they don't accept it? Is that, I don't think that's a I don't think that matters in 23 some or other, girl. People don't care no more.
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the surgeon. They don't know Ellie the pirate sawbones.
Oh, right.
But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff.
I was
When they see you, they'll get it.
I was rabbling. Is that the word? Rambling, rabbling. Ellie, I'm flattered, girl. Thank you.
Yeah, just don't let it go to your head.
Okay. I guess nothing ever goes to my head around the female crew. But let's go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit.
Got it.
If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Yeah, I got your panties on right now. I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
No. What can you tell me about Byzantium, though?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
That's... I guess. Okay. Enough, girl. Why'd you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
Invisible? What you mean invisible?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. So you think your credentials should earn you privileges to certain things, huh? That would drive me crazy, too.
Now you see why I left.
Yeah, sure.
People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
You seem real mad. I need the lay of the land. Anything I should know that's helpful other than your distaste of the place?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Girl, you saying I have ugly teeth? I think my teeth are just fine. Must have been interesting growing up there. We're here.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Yeah, I get it. Sounds like there's a big old butt to this story, and I'm not gonna get to touch it.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
That makes sense, but enough about that.
That's what I've been saying.
Well, we're about to go up in there now. Let's go. Okay. We'll bring Ellie along. Who else? I guess Vicar Max. He seems like he'd be an interesting guy around here. He's a bit posh, like these people, and angry. Oh, he's not angry anymore, actually, after his companion quest line. Who the hell are you, Carmen? Imagawa? Girl, I was expecting some Japanese woman. Who the hell are you?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
You're out, girl. Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically.
Oh, you mean
Yo.
I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Welcome, random guy. Glad to have you. Why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller.
What?
Anyway, let's not get hung up on that.
Why are you
The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
I thought you'd be Japanese and you thought I'd be taller. Let's just get this over with. You have information for me?
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right?
I don't know.
I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Okay. I know how to murder. Can I murder my way in? Or can you get me inside?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Breaking and entering specialist? I think that's debatable.
Ha ha. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Oh, Ellie.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Right, reconnaissance. That's theft, not reconnaissance.
Whatever. I'm better with bird terms.
Bird terms? What does that mean? How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway? You don't seem like the type, girl. You're like a random person with a weird personality. Much like me.
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Right. Yeah. Science 40. When they die off, it's a sign that something is wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
What you mean? You don't see? Are you blind? Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
That makes sense.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start.
That's like on Earth.
Doesn't that seem strange to you?
No, that's the same exact freaking thing here on Earth in present day. Most people stay around where they began, where they were born. It's not weird. It's not strange, girl. Not really.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
Right, and?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign. But that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need suggestions for improvement?
It's really so people can feel heard. Everyone's got something to complain about, you know?
Yeah, true that.
They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
No. That's just how things go around Halcyon, in case you didn't notice.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium.
But that's how they go.
The whole episode made me wonder. If they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing?
Oh no, girl.
After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
So you a snitch. Got it. There's got to be a way to get to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
I'm gonna go speak to the guards then. It looks like I got some work to do then. Alright, let's go speak with the guards. Workbench discovered. I never use those things. Not anymore. Street access. Retirees. What? Oh boy, what? What is this? Retirees. What does that mean? Captain? Excuse me, sirs. Sealed, okay. Really messy around here, huh? It's a filthy place. I like the glasses, Vicar. I like that they add elevator music. This would be amazing. Listen to in an elevator. It's good too. Good music.
Happen around here for once.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
I wish I could throw one of them out.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits over.
It'd be real fun if I threw you off, girl.
Hey, you! Yeah, you!
What?
Million-bit smile? How'd you like to make it worth 10 million?
No, shut up, dog.
It really does gleam like spit-shined gold.
Spit-shined
I
gold.
once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
I've legit never heard anybody say nothing about spit shining gold in my life. Do people spit shine gold? It's weird. I mean, you can just wipe it, yo. Minister. Oh, where's this guard? In here? Ooh. Oh, you drunk. Mayfield, huh? You look a bit British. Are you from the UK?
Hey! Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Boy, calm down. I was just looking for the dang on bathroom.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Good thing, too, because I may be headed there soon.
Okay, cool.
The
I
others
don't.
took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Oh, yeah, so is that right? What'd you get hired for? What's so important about it?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
I mean, the math adds up, sir.
That
Yeah.
means I got a key to the minister's estate, my
Oh.
own personal UDL-issued shotgun.
Nice.
They don't give those out to just anyone.
Yeah, you can murder people with shotguns. That's true. And you said something about a key, huh?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
Yeah, you go in there at night, late at night, or something. Is that why you need the key? You know, how about I buy you a drink to celebrate your new promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Sounds good, brother. You have a good sense of taste there. Offer him a Spectrum vodka. Here's to your promotion, boy. Yeah.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that?
Yeah, thanks.
We should be friends.
Sure. I guess.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked.
What?
You probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
You're soaked? Is that this?
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Yeah, I'll give you another, brother. Here you go.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
True that, true that. Bottoms up.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that?
No.
Like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy.
I got freaking dinosaur
Oh, boss.
energy.
I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
I have a friend with me. You're probably looking at 2 of us, but let's just have, you know, can you tell me anything about the minister now that you're soused? What'd you say? Soaked.
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like
Got it.
kind of a medium face.
Right.
Just like in his posters.
Interesting, interesting. You haven't met him, have you?
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
Let's have another vodka, brother.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
No, you don't have to.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Yo, she's the best.
Guess I can't argue with that.
She's a doctor and she's recommending that he drink more.
Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Breakfast is late at
I
night.
don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, let's follow him. Where you going, brother? There you go, take it. Oh! He's dead. What the heck? Take a shotgun and the key. That's messed up. Wow, he's straight up dead. I thought he was just gonna take a nap. Actually, I thought he was gonna puke in the bathroom at first. And then I thought he was gonna take a nap when I saw him sit down.
I've always loved.
And then he just died.
It's an order.
That was cool.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
I do be having hips, girl. They don't lie.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
Hmm?
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer.
Yeah, I come from Earth.
Splendid. I love it.
Yeah, girl, you read me like a book. That's crazy. That's me, rugged and well-traveled. I didn't shower for at least 6 days.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur,
Coine.
and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Probably not, but it's like you read my mind, girl.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio.
It's been less than a
I'm
minute.
working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Can we make something else together, girl? I think that'd be more fun. You've got a pretty high opinion of someone you just met.
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
You are describing me pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, girl. What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
I'm down. You gonna make an outfit for me, girl? I'll help you out.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
Hell yeah.
What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear?
Trash
How
bags.
do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves?
I don't know.
I've heard rumors, but I require samples.
You want me to kill him and bring him back?
Also, I expect you to model for me.
Oh, girl. Now you talking. I can do that. Any excuse to admire my looks, huh? I can't blame you.
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following. The apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear. Helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
Right.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I shall be murdering people to get those clothes you needed. But I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Yeah, can you dredge up the like button down there and just tap on it? There was something else I did want to ask, actually, girl.
For you, anything.
Don't talk like that if it ain't true, okay? Have you ever been outside Byzantium?
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
But if I leave, will there be something for you then? You said I was exactly what Byzantium needs. What did you mean?
Byzantium has lost its élan vital.
Élan
Everything
vital.
about this city is so dreadfully stale.
Yeah.
I want to make
like a
people
baguette.
uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You
Right.
clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
I sure do, girl. Gotta go, but if you're streaming later, you'll be on. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you chatting when you can. Never heard of a tailor who wants to make people uncomfortable.
I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an
Button
artist.
what?
It's my
Buttonmonger.
job to make you uncomfortable.
I thought you said something about butts, but button has butt in the word. I see. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Alrighty. I'm gonna leave now, okay? Let's go, Ellie. That woman was crazy. I'm not collecting that crap for her yet.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, working toilets?
Working
I'm sure
toilets.
Other colonies have cities like this.
But those are so far away. I'm talking about Halcyon.
Yeah, Halcyon, right.
In that case,
I wonder if the Outer Worlds 2 is going to take place in a different colony, like in a different galaxy. A galaxy far, far away.
What's gotten into Bachmeister?
That would be cool. It probably will. I mean, they mention other galaxies all the time.
In the course of Halcyon history.
I mean, do they all the time? They do, but maybe not all the time.
This is where those who fancy themselves the best and brightest of our society.
Here we are. We have the key. Excuse me.
Property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Nice ad and read there, sir. I'm here for Minister Clark. Is that what his name is?
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Well, I sure am. Was the minister expecting a delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay, well, farewell.
What was that?
Their mistake.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
That's the last of them.
Okay, oops. I thought he just wasn't gonna notice. That is not the case. Oh, it's restricted, requires ID the board. Nah, let's just murk everybody. What up, fool? Easy work. We just up in his mansion murdering everybody. Who's shooting me? Easy, easy. Retrieve the minister's parcel. Oops. We were supposed to deliver the parcel to not murder all these people, huh? That's funny. I vaguely recall doing that when I played this game before. But this time I just straight up murdered him.
How did you get in here?
I murdered. I used the key and then I murdered inside.
You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me?
Yeah, yeah.
What could possibly be so urgent?
Well, sir.
Minister Clark, what a remarkable honor it is to meet you.
Shut up.
So this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Ellie, you know, your room's way smaller on my ship than this room is here, right? And you're a doctor, Ellie. You're a surgeon. Cut the crap. I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide. I need to rescue my brethren.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I'm about
I
to.
don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Yeah.
Will that be all, then?
Let's see here. I didn't come all this way to play no games, Clark. It's your name on them receipts there.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly.
I'm about to punch you.
Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what the heck you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name.
Ah.
But this proves it.
Right. Not to me, though.
Sure. It's always Someone else who ordered the
Exactly.
hookers and energizing ointment.
What?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
I don't think I believe you, man. Like I'm gonna believe some gibbering freaking lunatic.
Would you sooner trust an avaricious, mendacious profiteer?
What
or
now?
his horde of toadies and fools, perhaps?
First of all, sir, don't be
I
using...
am trying to help you. And here, you're going to need all the help you can get. Now. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
Okay.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
I see.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter.
I thought I saw some brown on your nose, Vicar
Getting
Max.
involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
Yeah.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will?
Somebody else that can
Why,
murder
this is starting
everybody.
to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
If Felix were here, he'd probably say something about that, but we ain't got no nerds up in this room, sir. Sorry, that went right past us. We don't get the reference. You seem a little too excited by all this.
We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating?
No.
Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time.
That makes sense. If you're the best this colony has to offer, we're certainly screwed.
I assure you, I didn't ask to be locked up and made to perform like a trained animal. But I'm attempting to make the best of an opportunity. I only hope you can do the same.
I suppose...
Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street.
Did I just murder them?
There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Okay, well... a few guards don't scare me.
That's good, because there are sure to be more at headquarters.
Good.
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Got it. I'll be on my way.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate.
Got it.
But they need to know what's happening here.
Maybe. Maybe. What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question.
What isn't on the cartridge?
I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
Interesting.
Putting your faith in the inherent goodness of mankind?
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years.
Years.
Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's something.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Got it. Level 37. Let's pop some stuff into inspiration. Maybe determination as well, leadership skill. Increase the maximum health of your companions. They never die anymore. They kept dying a lot before, but now, well, I guess we've been going to like the beginner planets or whatever anyway, I guess. So maybe it'll be harder on this planet, Byzantium. Nah. I'm gonna go into dialogue. Let's go into like maybe you into persuasion and lie. Yeah, and then yeah, good. Okay, let's Head on over to the chairman's office.
Is one healthy if they are well adjusted to a sick society?
That's real philosophical there, Vicar Max. Interesting question. Interesting way of posing that question there. Is one healthy if they adjusted to a sick society? No. The answer is no. Alright.
Oh, there. That's
What?
one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety
Girl,
radiating
it's
off
only
of
been
it?
6 days since I ain't showered. Shut up. The stench of impropriety. I don't know what the heck that mean, girl. But
The
you know,
Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Persuasion 40. Mind if I take a little breather? I'm just a little tired hauling all around these are here bits. You know, they're jingling everywhere, girl.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
What do you mean what I'm on about, girl? I'm bribing you. These are 1,996 bits have been weighing me down all dang on day. I swear to God, if you don't take them off my hands, girl.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Thank you, girl. You a mighty kind woman. Goodbye. That's not bad. I don't even know how much money that was. How much do we have? Oh, we have 63,000. That was basically nothing.
I never could have handled the desk job.
I bet, Ellie. You're a freaking pirate. You're a Dr. Pirate. That's crazy. That's like such a cool thing. She's probably the coolest character in the game.
Just act like we belong.
You're making me nervous, Vicar. Are you assuming I'm not acting like I belong already?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board.
What up, girl?
Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, it's a subsidiary. I didn't know that. Okay, I guess she's not going to help me. We just go upstairs, huh? Alright. I'm going to have to use this elevator. Is this an elevator, sir? What's this?
State your business.
Official business.
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
That's exactly why I'm here. High priority. Here's my access card. Is this official enough for you, you little bum?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers.
Yeah, it's
But
new.
this looks right.
Yeah, they
I'll
changed
just
it
need
over
you to
again.
Register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Wow, really? You'd better be joking.
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Good, good.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Good. Sounds fun. How y'all doing? Pretty well? Yeah. It's good times, good times. What's on the what was on your hand? Oh, you got something on your hand too there, Vicar, both y'all? Dang. Both of them looking at their hand. It's real awkward, I guess, up in the elevator.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
Oh, you're stationary? Well, you best stay stationary as I speak with you now. What exactly do you do here, Percival Platt?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also
Akande.
responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery.
Akande.
Which is more of a hobby.
From Starfield. That's a different universe, boy. It's crazy. Exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction.
Good, good.
Will there be anything else?
Yeah, can I slap you? Okay. How do we get up in there? Locked.
Move along.
Okay, I'm moving along. Beep bop boop bop. Wrong office. I tried going back into that one. We're going in here.
Excuse me, just a moment.
What's going on? What you need, boy?
Is there something I can do for you?
Nah, I'm good.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown till you travel with a visitor.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, view priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. Yeah, so that's why they're making that diet toothpaste, because they want their workers to eat less because they need to work more and produce more food. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign off on the board or on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited, Sophia. Let's print the Ministry keycard. Encoding, operation complete.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
Yeah, well.
Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But
Cut.
we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed.
Violently. He's gonna beat their asses is what he's saying.
But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity.
Wow,
Look,
in
you
prosperity.
idiots. How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this!
Oh, Lord.
While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony.
Nope.
By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Everybody's starving to death in this dang old
That
place.
was some quite distressing information.
Yeah, I kind of already gathered that
You,
info.
but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Yeah.
Captain,
You're
I
gonna,
was hoping for a word.
you're gonna die young. Because we're gonna starve to death in this galaxy, girl. What you need, Vicar?
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith.
Right.
Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this.
No.
So tell me, what are we going to do?
Well, my first plan is to not have a plan, to like the stream below, hitting that thumbs up button. But honestly, I failed to see how it's our problem.
I feel compelled to remind you that none of us are an island. We exist in relation to all that is around us. In short, we're stuck here. If this colony dies, we die with it.
Yeah, everything dies eventually.
What's occupying your thoughts?
Not much, man. During the experience at the Hermits, you seemed somewhat at odds with your mother. Remember her?
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, They accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt.
Right.
I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
That was misguided. Don't do something out of spite for somebody, you know? Do something because you want to do it. There's a difference, even if you end up doing the same thing. I wanted to ask you about the book, actually. Does it have something to do with your religion?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
A vicar searching for a banned book sets a pretty bad example, doesn't it? Also murdering people and being an angry man in general and having been to prison in his past. It's all bad looks for a vicar, right?
The story of my life. Most lay
I just
people are
told
not
it.
aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal.
Did you say duty? Alright, that's enough, man. I'm done talking about duty. Okay. Let us get the dimethyl sulfoxide. Alright, this guy.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
I'm good, man. I was just looking up in there, you know. Lie 65. You should just get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing your dang stationery. I saw it, man.
What? Oh
Yeah.
dear. Thank you for reminding me.
It was one of the guards.
I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
It wasn't their hands, man. Okay, let's get out of here. You good, girl? Yeah, get them stretches out.
It's endlessly fascinating to me that all of existence is simply atoms, molecules, and chemical reactions, which in turn create and govern our bodies, minds, and emotions. And yet somehow, we still believe we are in control.
That is deep, man. I get it. Some people believe we in control, some people believe we ain't, because we all doing everything on autopilot based on what our subconscious is trying to tell us, or what it does, you know, because technically we do what's in our subconscious. So we're kind of on autopilot with most of the things we do in life. In a certain sense, if you're on autopilot and you're doing certain things, that leads you to doing other things on autopilot. Are you really in control? Are you just living your life, you know, thinking you're in control? I'm not saying you're not. I don't have any freaking clue. It's just a deep conversation to have. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. I don't see no poor people up in there. The hell? Every class? Where are we at? Where's this dimethyl sulfoxide? You've learned the dimethyl sulfoxide is at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. Guess we just looking up and around here then, huh? What's up, Guard Holt? Oh, you got a name.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
Well, I got X-37.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, she's a doctor too.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how often that works.
Smart.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
Like I said, I have X-37, boy. How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that. but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
What the hell? Intimidate 70. Dang, 150 for lie? That's... I think we're real close to 150 with Ellie being with us. We're like at 140 something. You must not be up to date with Z532 clearances. We can't say that though. Alright, intimidate him. Let me through right now, or your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
Yeah, exactly what I said, boy. I don't even understand what I just said, but people like me never repeat themselves.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No one told me you were coming.
Good.
Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
Don't tell me what to forget. Okay. What up, corporate scum? Y'all good? I'm just here to walk around. I'm examining the place. I'm the local inspector. The hell? How do I get up in here? Am I going in there? Yo, Ellie, can you... I don't think she's a thief, is she? No, she's a pirate. I don't think she can hack things. I'll pick locks. Wait, what are we? 26 out of 40. Maybe that's what I should have started speccing into a little bit. Is what's it called? Lock picking and hacking. I think we're going downstairs anyway. No elevator music on this one, huh? Do a little jingle, Vicar. Just looking at their boots. I like that they're wearing boots. Restricted area. Oh no. Hi, scientist. I'm just sneaking around.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
Of course, but we're obligated to explore every possibility.
Wow.
We're obligated to get a working...
Yeah, you can't finish no formula if you're gonna be... Oh yeah, indeed. There are playlists on the channel. Then why they got a woolly cow in here? Oh. Yeah, nice. Have we not got caught yet? Oh.
What?
we got caught, everybody. Yeah. Where am I going? Where's the thing? This way. Exit? Is it through the exit? Oh. It's barred. How do we get up into the hibernation lab? What up, scientist? Where the heck? This way?
Here we go.
Lumped. Make them scream. Nice, Captain. Thanks, girl. Like that kind of support. Up and down. Oh. Cannot use ball in combat, really. The city and the stars. Okay, we're gonna have to use the terminal. Universal Defense Logistics would like to remind employees that it is in no way responsible for the highly unfortunate but realistically probable case of loss of life in its facilities. Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station of the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Yeah, required human testing. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. View lab notes. Multiple times. Oh, hold on. Live human trials. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. Wow, imagine that. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. That is interesting, like that they actually are testing to make sure they can revive people. Because I feel like they should be so evil that they're just like, you don't have to test to revive them. Just put them in cryosleep and we'll see what happens, you know? But they're actually testing at least. Let's transfer the dimethyl sulfoxide. Continue. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Experiment authorization Rockwell Charles. Objective to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Prognosis is cautiously optimistic. Yeah, so if we transfer only a little bit, they won't die. If we transfer all of it, they'll die. Transferring 100% of the dimethyl sulfoxide. Okay. Oop. Sorry guys, y'all dead. Oh. Oh, sorry brother. You'll be better off this way. Dead. Take that. Boom. Got the dimethyl sulfoxide. Now it's time to return to Phineas. But not before we murder more people. I love to murder, and it seems like people are around. I think that's an amazing combination. Where are they at though? Here's the barred door. Where you boys at? Oh, come on. Maybe they're upstairs. We do have to go through more of them up here. Look at the vicar judging me. Stop judging me, sir. What are these? What? Suckers. Let's get out of here. I shouldn't have killed them. Because it just decreases our reputation with the board more. And you can have a good reputation with them. The board is like the evil people, but I like to get in with the evil people because it's fun. Oh no, no. Okay, let's return to Phineas, shall we? Can we? Oh, we can't fast travel because now we're in combat. Our ship is way across the way. Alright, running.
Here they come.
Actually, let me tell my companions to not do anything. Mode. Passive. Yeah. Okay, mode passive. So we don't lose so much reputation. I'd rather not do that right now, so I have an option of continuing to work with them or whatever. If that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, if you gain reputation, there's a purpose. Please, I don't want to die. Everybody's so scared. Calm down now, folk. Death ain't nothing but a thing. Where's my ship, yo? It's down there. What the heck? Elevator. Yo, what up? I don't know your language. This is a long ride down. Several stories. It's large enough to store our ship. Or ships in general. Our ship is kind of small, but it's large.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
It's a large vessel. Let's get up on there. Most melee weapons can perform up to 3 quick combo swings.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Oh, Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Yeah, better or worse.
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
That's true. True. Let's skip the pleasantries, woman.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
Sure. I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board.
Yes.
I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn him in. I'm going to do that, girl. But convince me first.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells.
Yes.
I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Not for free.
Don't worry about pay. The board always rewards good work.
Okay.
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake.
Sounds
I'm
good.
sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Yes, ma'am.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No, Ada. Let's go. Head over to Phineas, the man who we shall be betraying.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Oh, it's top secret for now. Yeah. Don't forget to go on down there as we take our companions out and hit that like button below. I guess I'll just bring Vicar and Ellie again. I rarely bring Parvati because I like her to be on the ship. She's the engineer. And the engineer needs to stay on the ship. Logic. Look at him behind his glass as well. This man never let me touch him. Okay, messages. Hack. Let's see his messages. Decent password, I guess. It's SWH181942. To H. Blythe. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside, Terra 2, near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust them only about 23.7% at the present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. There's just one message? Wow. Let me talk to him first.
That's my communications terminal.
Yeah, I'm being careful, sir. I didn't plant nothing on there just yet. Let's talk to you.
I've kept myself busy in your absence. optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Oh, that's perfect.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide.
I got it.
As much as you can give me.
Yeah, I got 100% of it. As much as the entire lab had. Yeah. Yeah, I found your chemicals in the ministry. No, let me talk to him about the colony. Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of collapse, my man. Everybody's starving.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious.
Right,
Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion.
True. Yeah.
Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
But how does helping us do that? The board's got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the workers.
Freeze all the workers? Why? So a gang of powdered toffs can carry on living in Byzantium?
Yeah.
You call that a plan?
They can live it up until they're...
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers.
No, I have the chemicals. I didn't say I didn't have
This was
it.
supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Why are you being so dire right now? I found your chemicals in the ministry, dog. The board was just testing them on some humans.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque.
You're about to test your formula on humans.
Exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
You're about to do it, dog. What the hell you talking about? Let me see. Yeah, I put them out of their misery, by the way. Here's your canister of chemicals.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives.
A lot of them, yeah.
Those poor people, they must have died in agony.
No.
What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Drowning's not too bad. So they died that way. So they went out all right. The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process. They can't seem to revive people multiple times. You know, things are going wrong.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage?
Yeah.
Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
Focus, Phineas. Halcyon's going to collapse. No. Okay. What makes you say that?
I used to work for these people. I'm intimately familiar with the utter incompetence of the board's own scientists. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For
Yes.
your fellow colonists?
I do.
The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Sounds interesting. So that's it. We just give up. All that trouble I went through was for nothing?
No, it wasn't. We have, well, let's see, we have at least some of the chemicals.
We have a
ship
lot,
and
man.
We have you. That
Yeah.
should account for something.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board.
Yeah, I'm one of them. You just explained
The board's going to dispose
who
of
I
them
am.
all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak.
Oh, blast.
We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Interesting. Science 60. There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius.
I know.
We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
To be honest, I thought it was here already, so you know. The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable, my very reliable ship.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
Yep, indeed.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process.
Maybe.
I thought intrasystem microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Come on, girl, you're a pirate.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Well. Yeah, I've got some questions. Hold on.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Interesting. Okay. People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule.
Yeah.
The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Alright. No more questions, I'm ready.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe
Board reputation
otherwise.
decreased.
If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Okay, well, I'll be back.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what up, the magic Ammon? You wanted to talk, girl?
So we're really gonna do this?
Yeah.
I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
I think he does, but it's well, I don't trust him, so I won't say that. I'm not sure, but it's our best chance.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Well, ma'am, I'm just a crazy man. It's just my kind of crazy.
I'm gonna try to forget that you've been calling the shots this whole time. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
Yeah, I saw that stain in your bunk, girl. You need to clean that up. It's still my ship. I understand it's your room. I respect it, but it's real nasty. You need to clean it. We won't know until we make it happen.
Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you.
Hoorah, girl.
Anything else?
Nah, we're good. Let's go. And let me see here. Kept secret but not forgotten. Phineas Wells has asked you to skip the Hope to Terra 2. Travel to the Hope, land your ship in one of the Hope's docking bays. So we will be taking our ship, the Unreliable, to the Hope. We will be probably planting... Can we still do it? Planting this tracking signal in Phineas Wells' secret laboratory so that the board knows where he's at. I'm going to do that. But we're going to have to do that in the next stream tomorrow. Thank you everybody for joining, for all the live chats, and for the comments down below. Leave some down there. For now, this has been Coin. Check out the schedule. Coin.cc/schedule. We got more games up on there. And for now, I gotta head out of here. I'll see you later.